Quad Cities Live on this Monday, February 17th. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. This week, we are putting the spotlight on small businesses. I'm Kyle Keel. My co-host Morgan Otier has the afternoon off. Our first guest is inviting all of us to experiment with eco-friendly, sustainable products that are not only good for us, they're also good for the planet. Kelsey Peisel is the founder of Zero Waste Reserve. Kelsey, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Welcome back. I know you were on within the last couple of years with Paula, and you've got a very unique store in Bettendorf. And, you know, we've been talking for the last half hour. You're very, very passionate about this. So give us a little bit of a background on this business.
I think that reducing waste and always being aware of what goes into the trash versus recycling is kind of just built into my DNA. I've always been very passionate about it. But I finally decided to open up a business to not only help reduce my own waste, but to help others as well. So customers can bring in their containers to our shop in Bettendorf, and they can refill versus buying a new container each time they run out. So things like shampoo, conditioner, laundry soap, body wash, all sorts of things. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about how you you really work to help customers reduce their environmental impact. I know a big thing for you is keeping plastic out of our landfills. I know it's very easy to take a plastic bottle, just throw it in the trash, but as we know, this just ends up in a landfill and it's not good for the environment.
Right. So a lot of people don't know that plastic, even if it does make it into the recycling bin, it doesn't always get recycled. So only about 9% of plastic globally is actually recycled.
Really?
The rest goes to the landfill, and there it breaks down to little pieces of microplastics where it ends up in our ocean. It ends up making it back into our food chain, and we end up eating it too. So it's very harmful.
And your business has helped divert more than 13,000 containers going into the landfill and ocean.
Right.
13,000.
Yes. So that's all customers either refilling or also opting for things that are plastic free, like our plastic free deodorants. We also count those in there as well. So but yeah, 13,000.
Right. So you've brought an array of products that you have. So talk about some of your top selling items.
Top selling laundry is #1. Yes. Absolutely. So
we all can relate.
Yes. 1 tablespoon per load is all you need for our laundry concentrates. You can do 2 for things that are a little bit more soiled, but that's definitely very popular. Toilet bombs. So these replace that plastic squeezy bottle of blue cleaner that goes into your toilet. So instead of using that, you drop one of these in there. Shower steamers are over here. Those are...
I mean, you open this up. This is eucalyptus and mint. I mean, you open this up, like you said, it'll clear your sinuses.
It will. So it's supposed to be like a spa-like experience, but it will clear out your sinuses if you're not feeling well. So,
you can definitely smell it here. And these are all sustainable and good for the environment.
Right. And we also focus on natural and non-toxic ingredients. So like you said, better for us, better for our planet.
So one thing that I found very interesting, you know, we're all trying to be more environmentally friendly, just the little things, like maybe replacing a plastic straw. So you've got straws that are actually made of pasta. I had never heard of this before.
Yep. So they feel like plastic, but they are made out of pasta. So you could actually end up eating it, but we don't recommend that.
Don't put it into boiling water with sauce.
No. So we have tested it out. They're good for 2 hours, but my oldest did leave one in the sink, and it eventually turned into a circle because it is a noodle. But we're all about reducing waste. So for those who want to use a straw but don't want plastic, it's a really good option.
All right. So talk about some of the other products you have here.
So we've got reusable paper towels, reusable kitchen sponges. Those are actually made locally, which is great. We also have tallow. Tallow is a really popular product lately. These are made in Clinton. So we're trying to support local businesses as well as other small businesses that have the same mission as us. This is a washing bag for synthetic clothing, so it stops microplastics that are shedding off of our clothing from going down the drain. Instead, it catches it in the bag, and then you take it out and throw it in the trash and dispose of it properly.
So one thing, obviously you provide all of this for your customers, but this is also educating the public on ways to be environmentally friendly.
I sure hope so. I also really like to post on social media often about you know, ways to reduce waste and about overconsumption and things like that. So I do try to teach people and hopefully inspire them to make better choices.
Okay, so a couple of years ago, about a year and a half ago, you opened your storefront in Bettendorf near the TBK Sports Complex. How's that been going for you?
Great. It is so great. We see new faces every week, so I'm not sure how that's happening, but thank you, everybody, for coming in. Yep, and then we also are at the farmers market outdoors when that starts in May. So I'll be there every Saturday with our products as well.
Okay, perfect. And we're looking at your storefront right now, which you used to kind of share a storefront with another local business, but we love to hear this. 2 local businesses needed to grow and expand, so they left, and you were able to expand your business as well.
Yeah, I think it worked out great for both of us. We were both ready to grow, but it was a great way to start sustainably. So, and that's exactly what we're all about. So.
And I'm going to be completely honest. I had never heard of Zero Waste Reserve until you came into the studio today, and you were telling me that that's a common thing that you get, especially at the farmers market.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people are shocked that we exist, but they're excited. So I love their enthusiasm. But yeah, it seems like word of mouth is the best way for people to learn about our store. So.
And what's the reaction when people come into your store?
Like it's almost slightly overwhelming because there's a lot of things to look at. So I try not to talk everyone's ear off. I let them look around, but I'm always there if anyone has questions. But they seem very pleased with it. We try to make it very comfy in there and inviting. So that's the reaction that we seem to get.
Yeah, very, very bright and welcoming based on your pictures. And I do want to point out that these jars you see here, these are not the actual size that you have in the store. These were just made easier. So I mean, you have large 5-gallon containers, right?
Yes, they're huge containers that are shopped. For ease of transport, this is what I brought today.
Yeah.
And this is also the size I take to farmers market, just because I try to I have about 16 jugs like this that I take there to try to take as many products as possible. But yeah, in our shop we have huge 5-gallon jugs to refill from.
Sure. Okay, so say we have some empty jugs at our house. Can we bring them into your shop and get our own shampoo or conditioner?
Yep,
or
absolutely. You're always welcome to bring in your own containers. We do have a section of upcycled containers that new customers can choose an upcycled container and refill that. Okay. Regardless of what option you choose, we weigh it first. So you're only getting charged for what goes inside, never for the weight of the container.
Okay. Perfect, and all for a better environment.
Yes.
Helps us and helps the environment, that's for sure. Well, Zero Waste Reserve is located in Bettendorf by the TBK Bank Sports Complex. Hours, 11 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday, and noon to 5 on Sunday. You can also shop online by heading to zerowastereserve.com. And as Kelsey mentioned, starting in May, they'll be at the Outdoor Freight House Farmers Market as well. Kelsey, thanks for stopping by today.
Thank you for having me.